about you guys in the final minute of the game to be able to come from behind 3 straight weeks and win? What's it say about this group?
I mean, it's much of the same. Resilient group. We stick together, and just the whole team. You know, when one part of it, one phase of it's, you know, a little bit down, others got to pick it up and be there for you. And that's what this team's all about. We support each other no matter what. But yeah, it's a resilient, mentally tough group.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New York Jets. No Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor, you know what I'm saying, at the helm. Baker Mayfield with his third straight comeback win of the season. I picked Tampa Bay to win the NFC South this year. They've won it for the past 2 to 3 years. Baker has gotten better every year since he's been better ever since he's came to Tampa Bay. And I think that he's a product of when you put talent around a quarterback that has promise. He was a first overall pick. Even if you want to say that it was a reach or not, they seen some type of talent to pick him number 1 overall. Now, to put that type of talent with a Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Emeka Egbuka, a Bucky Irvin, Rashad White, you know what I'm saying, with the defense being what the defense is, they have probably one of the top 5 defenses in the league, probably number 1 at stopping a run. You get this. So we about to hop into it. Let's see what's popping, man. The first play that we got to hop into, because there was a couple first drives, they exchanged field goals, and I want to say this, the New York Jets defense is very, I'm not going to say it's underrated, but they play hard, bro. The New York Jets, they play hard as a team. You know, every game that I've watched them for the past these 3 games, like they played hard. Even in the preseason, you could just tell they played hard for Aaron Glenn. So you got an empty set right here. And this is the one-hand catch from Emeka Egbuka that you want to see. He's actually starting on the outside. This is on Sauce Gardner, bro. This is on one of the premier cornerbacks in the league that this rookie made this play on, bro. I want y'all to know that. This is on their number 1 receiver. I mean, this is on their number 1 cornerback. This is on Sauce Gardner. One-hand catch. Now, Baker said that why you didn't catch it with 2. To be honest, he kind of held up his other arm, his inside arm, so he had no other choice but to catch this with 1 hand. But Emeka Egbuka is going to be a dog, bro. He is going to be a premier receiver in the NFL for years to come. Period. And then right behind him is what's the name that's still at Ohio State? Like, it's gonna be crazy, bro. That's one hell of a catch. I see your face, my boy. I see your face. In the popsicles. In the oranges, man. In the popsicles. In the old school. In the throwbacks. Stop playing with them, man. So, as you can see right here, based on how they're lined up, it's single high. You have one-on-one on the outside. Every time I get to doing a video, Brian Daybrook from the team intends to start Jackson Dye for the rest of the season. Russell Wilson will back him up. That's crazy. He's going to stop for the rest of the season. So, as you can tell, you know what I'm saying, there's one-on-one coverage on the outside right here. He's going to, once you recognize this with Mike Evans, you have no other choice but to give him the ball, bro. I don't it's mano y mano. He's 6'5". He gets inside leverage. All he has to do is extend his arms for the catch, which he's going to do. He really caught this with his body, but if he all he has to do is really put his arms out and strong arm the ball so the ball doesn't get knocked out and it's an easy completion. Like, in the past 2 weeks, I've been putting Mike Evans on my prize picks and Emeka Egbuka has been scoring. So this game, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do Emeka Egbuka, and then Mike Evans scores. So it's like some teams it'd be so tricky trying to get your prize picks off because it's like they have so many weapons. But it's just like, man, Tampa Bay, man, that offense, bruh. Once, I don't know why the Jets came back, but the offense for Tampa Bay, it has NFC Championship game written all over it. See, this is a 3rd and 13. Baker Mayfield is 7 for 8, 105 yards with a tutty. This is a 4 wide receiver set. As you can see, they're playing. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're playing single high safety, as you can see. So it might be a cover 3. We don't know just yet. He backs up. He goes out to the flat right here. So it's basically they was given a single high look, but it's going to turn into basically a two high safety look. This is a zone as well. It looks like it's going to be cover 2 because you have Sauce Gardner playing this. Really, he didn't go up the boundary with the receiver, so he's playing this kind of like zone right here. This corner's playing this zone right here, and you have these middle linebackers playing this hook zone right here. So basically, you know what I'm saying, this is like a cover 2 shell. So he could go Emeka Egbuka, but actually gets the ball hit. Wow, that's actually good. That's a fumble needed. Emeka Egbuka, man, these type plays. If you want to sit up there, and I was kind of mad that Chris Collinsworth did that. Like I hold my Chiefs to a whole different type of certain of level of expectation. So when Patrick Mahomes threw the ball backwards to the running back and went and grabbed it, I didn't look at it like, oh, that was a great play. Even though it was, I looked at it like, why are we even throwing that in the first place? Like, we can't get open down the field. We can't draw up, you know what I'm saying, route combinations to get open down the field, first of all. Second of all, this is better because he actually watched the play. He actually can't, like, I think Patrick made a bad play. He knew he made a bad play, so he knew to run and go get it. You know what I'm saying? For Emeka Egbuka, you know what I'm saying, to actually run from running a route to seeing this actually happen and running to go get that was kind of crazy to me. But both plays are great. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like, the Jets, they fight, bro. The New York Jets, man, they actually fight for, you know what I'm saying, every game. They scrappy, man. They're a scrappy team. Like, I really, really, like, don't want y'all to overlook the job that Aaron Glenn is doing. Like, it's not showing in the win column just yet. But if you was to look at the Jets last season and the Jets this season, the effort is way better. Like, it doesn't look like how they played last year. Tyrod Taylor was 10 for 11, 55 yards. Like, if they can, like I said, bro, they get some solid quarterback play, they can make some noise, man. They just can't get no solid quarterback play, bro. Like, the offensive line, I'm not for sure about the offense. I know they got good running backs. They got Garrett Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably need another wide receiver. They probably need to shore up the offensive line. But if they get some good quarterback play and get some of this, like, just to get that juju out of that franchise and organization, a quarterback changes a lot. You see it with the New York Giants, how they're inserting Jackson Dart. Like, it's like once you find that guy at quarterback, everything seems to just fall in place. So on this play right here, this is going to be the interception, the pick 6 that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get. This is a 4 wide receiver set. And like I said, they have one of the best defenses in the league. We seen it on display when they played Houston Texans on Monday Night Football. And you see they got a stingy defense, especially when it comes out to the run. It's hard to run on the Tampa Bay. Ever since Todd Bowles got there, it's been hard to run on these guys. So he's going to hit his back foot right here. They're going to send a late blitz. Actually, Breece Hall did a good enough job to actually move that blitzer out the way for Tyrod Taylor. He throws the ball off balance, off platform. It's a wobbler. He throws a duck out there. He's late. And that's what you get when you throw the ball on a far hash and you're late with no velocity. You're going to get a DB to jump on it, and that's to the crib, man. To the crib. As we seen on that Monday night game against the Houston Texans, that Baker Mayfield can use his legs when he needs to. But I will say this about Tampa Bay. They have to learn how to stay, you know what I'm saying, aggressive when they're up. Because in this game right here, while they're up by 2 possessions, they tend to kind of play it safe. Like, okay, they have a backup quarterback. They're not really good at offense. We're up 2 possessions. We should have this. We're in the second half. We should have this game in the bag. No, go put up 40. Go put up 40. Like, I'm not trying to just win and we barely get by and then they end up coming back, what they're going to do. But if you're up, you got their foot on their neck, keep your foot on their neck. Score 40. Make it 40-6. Make it 50-6. Like, this is the type of things when you show dominance within teams that you're supposed to beat, it shows and sends a message to the NFL and to the league like, hey, we are not here to play. It don't matter who you are. They have like I said, they have a NFC Championship game, borderline Super Bowl offense. Because everything is intact. This offense has so many weapons that it doesn't even make sense. And Chris Godwin is not even on the field. And they have a guy in Baker Mayfield that's getting the ball to everybody. He's distributing the ball to everybody. So we want to watch this play right here. Let's go. They're going to send a late blitz, as you can see, number 8 coming. They're going to pick it up. So that's the thing about blitzing Baker Mayfield, blitzing quarterbacks that can run. Because when you blitz, there is a such thing as zone blitz. But typically, when you blitz, you leave areas in the defense, areas on the field exposed. And also 8 times out of 10, you're in man. So like I said, can you make somebody miss in a phone booth? And Baker Mayfield has been doing this ever since he got to Tampa Bay. Not so much in Cleveland, not so much in Carolina, but since he got to Tampa Bay, he has been doing that. Can you make somebody miss in a phone booth? If you're going to blitz me and it doesn't get there, you make somebody miss, what's next? Green. He actually makes him miss too, number 94. I know we've been giving Daniel Jones high praise and he's playing at an MVP level, which he is. Josh Allen is playing at an MVP level, which he is. Baker Mayfield is playing at an MVP level, which he is. And they're still winning. They're still undefeated. This is top tier. This is top tier quarterback play right here. Top tier quarterback play. Can you make somebody miss in the pocket? This is what we failed to see from Tua Tagovailoa. This is what we failed to see from Russell Wilson. This is guys that can't make people miss in the pocket or manipulate the pocket to where as though they buy time, enough time for guys to get open. That's what some of these quarterbacks are missing, and that's why you see Russell Wilson get benched for a Jackson Dart, because you're a statue back there. We might see it with Joe Flacco, but they won last week. We might see it if Joe. Hey, you better get them moving. They have to grow as an offense. What do I mean by that? You're 15 for 19, 160 yards passing, 1 touchdown. You're in the red zone. It's 20-6. If you score right here, a touchdown, it's 28-6. You keep your foot on their neck. Every time. I'm trying to put up 50 every game on you. Every game. You hear me? Every game I'm trying to put up 50. So we got a bunch formation right here on the right hand side. Let's run it and see what they do. As you can see, they're going to blitz forward. They're going to put people in zone. They're in the red zone. They're going to make these windows a lot smaller for Baker Mayfield to fit this ball into. It looks like Mike Evans is going to run a seam route down the middle. You're going to probably have him run a dig route, basically an in breaking route, and have Emeka Egbuka probably run this wheel route around to try to get him open on his coverage right here. He's going to run a wheel route. He's open. He just came off of it. Well, he's not open because you see the corner right here. So basically, yes, like I said, this was basically like a dagger concept. But Baker, he got flushed out the pocket. And I was wrong. He wasn't open. Maybe if he holds onto that ball a little longer, I know Baker probably would want this back. If he probably held onto this ball longer and switched his hips, he probably might have had Mike Evans come across, but he got a guy right here as well. So he's just trying to make something out of nothing. But I mean, or maybe if he comes back to that front pylon right there and you could throw that ball in there, maybe so. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to draw up something to get this in the end zone, because you just got to keep your foot on their neck. You just got to. Now he's going to get the ball out of his hand. Good catch. He's going to drop the ball. Emeka, you know what I'm saying? He's a rookie. You can make a one-handed catch, but you can't make the fundamental catch. Come on now. Come on now, you got to catch that. And he's going to make up for it in this game for sure. Until 3rd and 16, this is not an ideal down and distance that you want to be in. When we talking football, you dig what I'm saying? If I'm the Jets, I'm playing the sticks. I might send somebody, I might rush 5 and play zone everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting anything behind me. So let's run in and see what they actually do. They have people at the line of scrimmage like they're coming for Baker Mayfield, but we all know that if you miss, Baker Mayfield can make you pay with his legs. So I'm doubting that they actually do come. You did what I'm saying. The number 44 backs into coverage, as you can see. Baker Mayfield, he probably sees one-on-one on the outside right here. Throws a duck out there. That's why I'm against that. That is dumb football to me. As a defensive coordinator, that is dumb football. It's 3rd and 16. Why are you sending the house on 3rd and 16? Why? This is just a bad throw from Baker Mayfield. This is just a bad throw from Baker. Why are you sending the house, which you did? Look at it again. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 16. Run it, right? This is on 3rd and 16. They send 6. They rush 6. On 3rd and 16. I'm telling you, bro. If he would have, bro, this is just a bad pass. Really, it's catchable, but it's a duck. If he throws a tighter spiral and puts that ball on the money, that is a catch, bro. But that's because of the defensive, like, why? Play the sticks. Force them to make a pass before the sticks come up, make a tackle. Regardless if they in field goal range or not. You're going to kick a field goal. You're going to be down by 2 possessions anyway. You're still down by 2 possessions. So this is actually one of the kicks. It was 3 block kicks last weekend, right? And I just don't know how, for the life of me, man, like, you just wouldn't have, this is so rare in the NFL. So to have 3 of them on one weekend was kind of crazy. People was calling it scripted, but I don't think so. Like, you only way you can jump over that, the center, is you have to clear him. You can't touch him at all. You feel what I'm saying? You cannot touch him at all. Because, like, if you can't use him as a booster, you have to jump over him. You have to clear him without touching him at all. You feel me? You can't line up over him, as you can tell from the way you cannot line head up over the center and field goal. You cannot do it. Nigga, they teach you this and even in Little League, nigga. You cannot line straight up over the field. When they're in this formation, you cannot line up head up over the center. So you cannot use the center. You cannot push up off him and lift yourself up. You cannot do that. So as you see, he's going to clear him. He actually he touched the guard. I don't know if that counts, but he kind of touched the guard a little bit. Now, in this position right here, you want to kind of do what this guard did, or the tackle did. This guy right here, this guard, just stand up a little bit. Don't stand up straight, because when you're still low to the ground like that, you're going to get that, a guy trying to jump over the pile. Because with the Eagles, they just rushed a specific spot within the line. They shot the gap. With the Jets, he just basically did what Myles Garrett did last year and hopped the line. And he actually was the one that blocked it, and to pick it up and run it back. Wow, that's some athleticism. And to have my number on is kind of crazy, bro. To have my number 9 on is crazy work, bro. Number 9s make plays. I'm telling you, number 9s make plays. I'm trying to tell you, my boy. Let's go. That's crazy. Bruh. You know how? I know he was through the roof. So now you go from up the whole game to down by 1 with a minute left with 2 timeouts. And this is why Baker Mayfield is fuck it. This is why Baker Mayfield is elite in the NFL. Is he the best? No, but he is elite. Let's run it and see what he do. As you can see, boom, he's going to hit his back foot right here. He's going to get the simple out route. That's everything to the boundary. He doesn't want that pump fake. Now he's going to go to this corner route. So basically this was corners. If you want to, you got the two out routes, and then you have 2 corner routes behind that, right? So you got the 2 out routes, and then you got the 2 corner routes, right? But basically this is a play to get you to the boundary so you can get out of bounds. And this is when I said that Emeka made up for that drop pass right there by making that catch. Oh my God. He is, I'm telling you, boy, Youngin like that. Did they count that as a catch? I don't know. But Youngin is tough. Like, he's a hard cover already as a rookie in the NFL. This is why I don't like, if you're not on the field and you're not producing, I'm not trying to hear nothing about you, dog. Keeping it 100. I don't care if I like you as a player. I don't care if I think you're good, bad. I don't care about none of that. If this is football season, we're in a regular season now. Shit is at its peak. If you're not on the field making plays to contribute to your team winning, I'm not trying to hear about you, dog. I'm not. Like I said, man, if you're not on the field and you're not making plays, shut up, work hard, so you can get on the field, so you can produce. Don't, all that other shit don't fucking matter, bro. Let's run it, man. You're gonna see Shepard. He's gonna come on the screen right here. This is clutch play. This is for the game, bro. This is for the game. You feel me? Any other team might have fell back like, damn, bro. If this was the Cowboys, they probably would have lost this game. Bad teams would have lost this game, bro, after that block kick. Like, damn. If you're the Rams, you would have lost the game because it's still in your head. No, come on. We still got a chance. Let's drive down here and get this money. You feel what I'm saying? Let's drive down here. Okay, Shepard, I see. Let's drive down here and get this money. Let's drive down here and get this money. Come on, man. Y'all talking this hoorah shit. Rams, you would have lost this game again because it's still in your head. Now let's see it. Did they put number 9 in the same spot? They actually moved him, so they put him on the outside. Why they just didn't do the same thing last time? The same guy that would have blocked the field goal last time. Why is he not in the same spot which he did? You know, when he blocked it the first time. You feel me? So they switched him up, put him on the outside, and as you could, they actually get off on the line though. Like, if you looking at this, they gonna look at this and change him. He got to go. The guard for this, he got to go. In this formation, because you're getting your ass blown off the line immediately, boy. Immediately. That is crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you, bruh. And when you look at this, bruh, this is not what you want from your field goal unit, love. This is like, bruh. The Jets might have messed up, put him on the outside. I would have put him right back where he was at. I would have put him right back where he was at like he was the last time. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they got the dub. Baker Mayfield is, you know what I'm saying, he's becoming one of those quarterbacks you do not want him to have the ball last. You don't.